I am here with Austin, and we are at Firewood Expo, the International Firewood Expo. You make firewood, don't you, with your dad?
Yeah.
And do you like making firewood?
Yeah.
Would you say making firewood is a good job?
Yeah.
So what kind of job is it?
It's the best job I ever had.
That's a smart boy right there. I am here with the man with the beard.
I'm just a man.
Lumberjack.
What's going on?
So you sell firewood. You've been around the block a few times. You've had some customers, great customers, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad one?
I really don't.
Never?
I only take care of about 9 people behind me, like for heating wood, and everything else is just at the end of my driveway in Bundlewood.
Well, have you ever had anybody?
Oh, I do have a good story. Here we
Everybody's
go.
got a story.
This past winter, I had a family reach out, and they just started leaving lengthy paragraph after paragraph after paragraph that they're going to pay me back. They paid me back once. I would fill my stand-up. They would come empty it in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. And they were changing their times, so I wouldn't even be able to like sit there and watch them. But they hit me for 2 weeks straight. They paid me for one stand worth, which, you know, I keep 15 bundles in there.
They're not customers, they're thieves is what
They were, but they kept writing letters like IOUs, and they were
story.
like, you know, our landlord's not keeping our furnace going. This is the only thing we could find to stay warm. We got
And as
babies.
a good guy, you're like, take the wood, right?
They said they've got babies, and I kind of said, you know what? I'm wiping my hands. I mean, what are you going to do? It's a little bit of wood.
Yeah, right.
It was me. I was the one stealing the firewood.
So yeah, everybody has a war story. Everybody has a bad customer.
That's the first time anything like that's ever happened. In 3 years of me selling out of my driveway, I've not been shorted $1.
I've had a lot of people say they've been shorted, but it always comes back either in the form of a tip from someone or someone that did not have enough money at the time, and they come back a month later, whatever, and there's an extra 20. Like, where'd this come from?
Yeah.
A lot of times there's never even a note, but they notice it's the same car that was there, and so a lot of times it comes back. I am here with the man, Russ, from Willie's Firewood.
Yes, sir.
All the way from Maine. How long of a trip did you have?
15 hours?
Well, that's pretty. We were 19 hours in the truck, but we went up on the UP, came down to Thumb Trailers, bought a trailer, and then came down for 19 hours.
A new trailer?
Tyler bought one just like
a
galvanized N&N trailer.
Galvanized the way to go
it's
if you
on
got sold.
my truck, so I think it's mine now.
Possession.
Yeah, it's hooked up. I'm gonna lock it. So you sell firewood. You've been doing firewood for a long time. Obviously, you got a lot of customers.
Yep.
I can't imagine that you would have ever had a customer that was a bad customer. But if so, do you have any stories?
Well, when I first got started and got big, we had a customer that ordered 12 cord of firewood right before Christmas. And normally with all our regular customers, as we're delivering, we just drop and we square up at the end. Well, this woman had known and worked the system before. We dropped the last cord and I said, okay, so let's square up for payment. She goes, oh, well, I don't have the money for all of it. And I said, what do you mean? She says, I'll just pay you every month until it's paid for. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna load my wood up and go home. And she goes, oh, you can't do that. So I called our local forest ranger and I asked, and he said, no, he said, if you've unloaded the wood already, it's her wood. She's exactly right, you can't have it. So she did, she paid every month on time.
Well, as long as she ended up paying.
And then when she was done paying, she asked, so can I be a preferred customer for next year? And I said, absolutely not. So we fired that customer.
Yeah, you got to do that once in a while. A lot of people don't realize, I always say it's like being a gardener. You have a garden of customers, and every once in a while there's some weeds that grow.
Yep, exactly.
Weed the garden.
100%, 100%.
And you don't want all the people. You don't want all the
because there's
customers.
only so much time in the day, right? So you want your hard work and your product to go where it's appreciated.
Yeah, and send the bad people to the guy you don't like.
Yep.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Ross.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm here with Matt from Lily's. Is it Farm and Firewood?
Lily's Farm and Firewood.
That's what I thought. Okay, I got it right. I'm bad with that kind of stuff. But anyway, you are a firewood man.
Yes.
And you sell firewood.
Yes.
And I'm guessing you've had some fantastic customers over the years.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad one?
Yes. I do landscaping also, so I've had lots of bad customers.
Tell me a story about like your worst experience ever with a firewood customer. What happened?
Well, lately it's been pretty good. But when I first started a while back, I was selling firewood for another company that would just have Google ads, and they sell the firewood for say $500 a cord, and they would tell me to go deliver it for $350 a cord.
Nice.
And they were kind of like far away and stuff. And they would call that company and say, it's not a full cord, or the wood's not dry, or this or that.
Yeah.
So that's bad experience, and I don't advise to do that. That was not.
Yeah. Generally, I find, I don't know if you'd probably agree with this, if you got a problem with a customer, if a customer is a problem, it's because you did something wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't ask the right questions. That's
Yeah.
it's always me.
Yeah. But most of the time, all my customers are pretty good because they're coming to me because they already had that bad experience with someone else, and
Those
I
are
know
great customers.
Yeah, I know the wood's dry. I know what a full cord is, and
Absolutely.
so you pay a little bit more. And for my area, it's very cheap, and then I charge a little more. But they want it. They buy a bundle and they want a cord.
Absolutely.
That's how it works.
By the way, your wrapping series, funnier than heck. I love it. I love it.
People love watching it.
The tin foil.
They love watching it.
Have you done toilet paper yet?
I don't think I did toilet paper.
Oh, you
I might
got
have
it.
done it. I might
That's
have
the
done
first
it in
thing
the
I
past.
thought of is
I might
toilet
have done
paper.
it way back.
And when you do it, have a stain on the toilet paper.
That would be, yeah. Or if I wanted to like make one that gets a lot of views, you use like aluminum foil and then call it toilet paper, and people will lose their minds because they're like,
there you go.
this guy doesn't understand. This is not, it's whatever, opposite. You do opposite, and it bothers people.
So check out his channels, the Lily's Farm and Firewood. Awesome stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am here with the man, Jeff, and your channel is?
I'm the Log Father.
He is the Log Father.
The Log Father.
And he is in Canada. In which province?
I'm in Nova Scotia.
The cool one.
So shore.
The cool one, the beautiful side.
Yep, yep.
And you've been doing firewood for a long time.
I've been doing, well, I kind of inherited from my dad. So I'm closer to 60 than I am 50. And so I've probably been doing it since I've been a kid.
I'm almost closer to 70,
There
so
you
don't
go.
feel bad.
Yeah, actually, you're as far away from 60 as I am from 60, but the other end. Yeah.
So you've been doing wood a long time, so
Yep.
you have customers.
I do have a lot of customers.
So because you deal with the public and you
Yep.
have customers, tell me this story. What was your worst customer ever, and what happened?
That's a very easy one. I remember it, my wife and I went to deliver, and I hardly ever take my wife with me. She's amazing. But I can tell where somebody's from by what they ask for wood. If they ask for a cord, they're local. If they ask for a rick, they're not
so.
local,
Right,
not
right,
so much. So
right.
we only deal with cords. So I had a lady ask for 18 cords of wood. 18 cords of wood. She wanted 18 face cords. That's
yeah.
what she. So anyway, I started dropping wood off, and she put the brakes on me. I had to go take some back. So before she realized what she asked for, and I thought it's not uncommon because I have some commercial clients or somebody that's got a huge property with some outdoor boilers or whatever.
Multiple buildings, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
The thing was, she paid the bill for 18 cords and didn't realize that she was getting 18 full cords of wood. Like that should have been the trigger, wouldn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
That's
like
not bad, though.
It's not a bad problem. So anyway, so we took about 6 full cords away, left her enough. Yeah.
Did you retain her as a customer then, too?
She moved.
Oh.
Yeah, but when she moved, my business card goes on a magnet on the fridge of those houses, and I expect to get a call this year probably from
Yeah,
her.
yeah, that's nice when that happens.
She had some wood left over because I didn't take it all back. So
Yeah.
she probably has a couple of years.
Well,
worth of
that's
wood.
not a terrible
Yeah.
customer. I
No.
mean, that's actually it worked out well. And I've talked about this with a lot of other people in our situation, is that if there's a problem customer, a lot of times it's our problem
Yeah.
because we didn't ask the right questions.
So
Generally.
communication is 100%.
Huge.
Communication is a problem in this industry, but everybody refuses to talk about it.
It's
So,
every industry.
It is. Tradesmen, our industry, I promise you that if I'm going to be in your yard at 8 o'clock in the morning, at 5 to 8, you can watch my taillights back in your driveway. If not, I'm likely in an ambulance. Something bad happened that morning, and I don't have to think about going to get your wood. That's somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
And if I can't communicate with you, my son or my wife or somebody will send you a quick text to say, I'll be there in an hour, or something happened, you know.
Right.
So, but communication has always been the problem. If
Right.
you've got a problem with a customer, rarely is it the customer, it's usually my fault because I forgot to say, I'm not coming tomorrow.
Absolutely. Or ask the right questions.
That's
like
right. Yep.
In the case of this
Yep.
lady, do you
Yep.
mean 18 full cords?
Now I ask.
I
Yeah,
do
for
too.
sure.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I get the same thing. Or I ask people about, what they're going to be using it for is
Yeah,
the big thing.
yeah.
And that way I find out if it's a heating person, if it's a boiler, if it's a fireplace, if it's a small insert fireplace, if it's
Yeah.
backyard.
A
if
yodel
it's
stove that
smoking.
takes 10-inch long wood.
Yeah, something
You need to know that.
unique. You need to know.
Yeah.
Asking the questions, that's
Yeah.
what you got to do.
Big
There
time.
you go.
It's all about working on your business, not just in your business.
Exactly.
If you're focused only working on in your business, you'll forget about the on your business which is more important
And
oftentimes.
the weak link in every business is not the machinery, it's who?
me.
It's me.
Yeah,
No, it's me,
100%.
not you, it's me.
There you go.
Very
for
good.
sure, yeah.
Thanks. I am here with Bucket. That's not your real name, but that's what everybody calls you. But it's a cool name. I wish I had a cool name. I just got a regular name, but Bucket's cool. Now, you make firewood,
Yes, sir.
and it's kind of a family thing. So you have yourself, and you've got 4 kids.
There's me, 2 boys, and a daughter.
Okay. So it's a bunch of you anyway.
There's quite a few of us.
And it's an awesome thing that you can do that with your kids. They're learning the value of work, how to work.
Exactly. That's what we strive to do. Just a little bit of, it could be just a little cleaning up around the wood yard,
Right,
you know,
right.
picking up little bark pieces
Sure,
and split, chunks of wood. And anyway, everybody contributes and helps out. And
That is awesome. I grew up in a family that my dad's belief was if you don't work, you don't eat, and he meant it. And you're doing it the right way. Just get them used to it, because I told my boys when they were little, I said, you're not a man judged by how strong you are or how much beer you can drink. It's what you do for other people.
oh yeah.
Giving is what matters.
Oh yeah, and that's what we strive to, teach them. Not just the values of helping, but just a little bit of something will go a long way. As far as like trying to get that first blister on them. You know what I mean? In their hands, and they're just we're still working on it.
So when you're making your wood, you got customers you're selling to, right?
Yeah.
You've been doing it how long now? 4 years, I think you said, or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
about 4 years we've been at it.
So you've got some customers. Have you ever had a bad customer?
No.
Never.
There's been some I was just kind of like, but always try to be positive.
Right, I try to too. But tell me about your bad one. What happened? No names, obviously.
No names. Just like trying to beat you down on the price. It's like, we think that might be a little bit, yeah, but we got skin in the game, too, and we're trying to profit a little bit off of it, not get rich or nothing, but
Right. The people that try to chisel you on price, I have found, number one thing always, they've never made wood.
Yeah.
I've got customers I sell to that have made wood, elderly people that are not capable physically anymore to make wood, but they love fires. I've had lots of them tell me, I would pay twice as much for your wood because it's good wood, it burns great, and I used to make wood,
Yeah.
and I know how much work it is. And they tell me, don't quit,
Yeah.
because you're my guy. So
A lot of time when you get into these the older crowd, they keep thinking about what it was to make it back in the day.
right, that too, yeah.
And fuel prices is a big thing here lately. Is the shot
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
And this equipment that you're looking here at these shows and stuff, it's not free.
No, and your
And-
time's not free.
And your time's not free.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
I've had people that I've had to go to and say, I've got some price increases because my fuel costs have gone up because my cost of my logs have gone up, and 100% of them said, yep,
oh yeah.
they get it. And if you get, and I also on my channel, I'll get some people that are like, I could never get more than $60 for a third of a cord, or $200 for a full cord, and in my area it would never sell. And I said, maybe. Or the guys are like, if you're charging more than $50 for a third of a cord, you're ripping people off. Well, that's less than my cost on some stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I my same response is kind of the same thing. It's like, okay, you're working for nothing. And the 1970s were a long time ago, and that's where your prices are.
Yeah. Prices have.
So
Yeah, you're 100% correct on that. I agree 100% on that. Yeah, the prices from back then now.
but a lot of people
They
don't,
fluctuate.
and if they live in the same area their whole life, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's great and everything, and all their customers are used to paying that price and they're afraid to raise it. But man, if you're working for nothing, I mean, unless you love to do it, you would pay someone to let you do it. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
true.
yes, I harp on that a lot. That you get what you're worth, which is more than probably you're getting.
Yeah, that is true. I
So-
agree with you 100%.
There you go. Well, thanks so much. That was
Oh.
awesome.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah. This is the man, the myth, the legend. This is Mr. York from the York Woods.
Hello, folks.
There it is. He's a firewood guy. Now you sell firewood.
I do.
correct? So how many years?
Oh, since 2017, pretty heavy.
So quite a while. Have you ever had a bad customer?
The ones that steal out of my firewood stand.
Okay, well,
those are all bad customers.
Okay, those are not customers, though. Those are just thieves.
Thieves.
Have you ever had a customer that you either wanted to fire, did fire, or should have fired, or someone that was just difficult? Have you ever had that happen?
Not really.
Really?
Not really.
You're the only one.
The people that buy my firewood like what they're getting, and they'll come back and buy more.
Holy smokes! I'm moving where you are. So the thieves are the bad ones. What's the worst thing you ever lost?
Guy wiped out my bundle.
Took them all?
Stand, yeah.
Really? How many bundles?
I had about 12 left in there, and he wiped them out.
Holy smokes! Is he buried on the property somewhere, or?
I plead the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution. The ground incriminates me in the court of law.
Very good. That's a good one.
Or as my daughter says, don't mess with me. My dad's got a backhoe to bury you and a shotgun to take care of you.
Very good. I like it. Thank you so much.
See ya.
I want to know, what was your worst experience with a firewood customer? What happened? Because I know you got one. Everybody's got one.
Wet is too wood, and they don't know how to burn it in their furnace.
People that don't know, and so they complain. And
they complain. It's wet, and actually it's their damper on their wood burner or their stove that needs adjusted for the wood.
So you had to educate them a little bit. And your
them.
wood was dry to what percent?
Wood was dry, yeah. Usually we won't ship anything less than 17%.
Oh, really? So you're having good wood. So it should have been fine.
Should have been fine, yes.
And did they complain to you and call you and say, this wood won't burn? I've had that happen lots of times.
Yes, and sometimes you just have to educate them, or if it's that bad, you just give them back their money and move on.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, I call it firing a customer. Sometimes you gotta say, sorry, I'm not your guy.
Exactly.
Because it's not gonna get better.
Right.
That happens. I'll send them to the guy I don't like. Call this guy. So have you ever had anybody that, when you got the wood, they complained about something else? And was there any other things that came up?
Sometimes they'll say it's too small.
Oh.
They want boiler wood. They think everything should be boiler wood.
So whose fault do you think that is?
It could be their fault by not communicating that they wanted larger pieces rather than the standard hand size split firewood.
So whose job is it to find out what the customer wants?
It's probably mine to
there we go.
More so, and theirs to tell me too. So it's a two-way street there.
Yeah, I feel it's. I would say it's my fault. I should ask better questions, because I'll have people who will call me and say, "Oh, this isn't right, or that isn't right, or I got too much of that, or I didn't want this." Like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Now I know. Tell you what, I'll bring you some of this, I'll bring you some of that, and I'll pick that up." And they're like, "Really, you'll do that?" And they're usually it's like, "No, this will be fine, but next time I want that." So, but I try to make it right away, because I don't want it to be an issue, and I know the best time to solve a problem is before it happens.
Exactly.
So I try to ask a lot of questions. So usually I'm the problem, or I blame myself. So that's what I do. But excellent. So how much wood do you sell in a year? Like, is it a part-time thing, full-time thing?
It's a part-time thing, usually around 90 quarts a year.
Nice. And it's pretty much heating wood?
Pretty much heating wood, yes.
So it is boiler type wood, bigger stuff generally.
Yeah, but most people want the smaller wood, because a lot of people we sell to are elderly and they like the smaller pieces, right. You can pack it better and it burns more efficient too.
Right. Well, very good. And are you going to grow the business or just kind of maintain?
We're probably going to grow it.
And what are you doing for machinery? What do you use?
A Stihl 661 to cut, and Wolfridge 28C.
Oh, nice equipment.
And Big Tech stump trailer delivery.
Oh, nice, very cool.
Eventually, maybe we'll get a wood processor.
No, not eventually. You will get one. Right?
We're moving that direction.
They're for sale right now. Look at over there. They got all kinds of them.
Yeah, they're just the economics.
Once you get a processor, your life will change. You'll be able to do more wood. You have more fun. It's easier, faster, better. It's just like, I don't know if I could go back now. I'm spoiled. It's just so nice. Well, excellent. Well, good luck with your business. I hope it continues to grow. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend.
I don't know about that.
Mr. Miller.
This is the legend right here.
No, I haven't seen you.
You're right
so
here.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
You guys have been selling wood for a while now,
yes.
right? Great.
Few years.
So you've had some customers.
Yes.
Have you ever had a bad one? And if so, what's the worst one ever?
The worst one ever is when we had our old Zettelmeyer German loader, and it had a very big bucket. We could get basically a pickup load of wood in there. And he's always constantly, just dump it in. I won't hold you responsible. I don't do that anymore. And he threw a fit, and out my wood yard he went, and I've never seen him again, and I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of them things, I'm not going on, I won't hold you responsible. That is just, that's a big red flag to me. I've got him in my phone if he ever calls as wood something.
Right.
If he calls, I don't answer. So that's really the only bad experience I've had. And for the most part, the woodhound community, the way it is, most people are kind of, so to speak, learning into that a little bit. And they, you know, Firewood's becoming more popular.
Sure.
And I really, one bad customer in 15 plus years.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, you're going to get one or two every year that can be difficult. I have found some of the difficult ones turn out to be great customers.
Yes.
Because all you need to do is earn their trust.
Yep.
Do something better than the other people did. Give them better service. Ask the right questions. Be a better
and
person.
what I do as a supplier is, some people don't know a piece of firewood from a dumpster.
Yeah.
And it's just all about education.
Right.
You educate your customer is the key, and that's what we go with. And a good price for our area is wonderful. We're selling bags of wood more than we ever had this year, and it's been an amazing year so far.
That is awesome.
One bad customer in the several years we've done it, I'm pretty happy.
You're
with that.
eventually going to get somebody that's hard to deal with, and you can't. I always tell people, ask me like, well, you know, don't you want all the customers? Like, no, I can't service all the customers.
No.
I only can take so many a year, and when I'm out of wood, I'm out of wood.
Yep,
So
that's the way we do. It's,
Yeah,
you're out, you're out. So but we're having so far, here we are in June, beautiful expo out here in Ohio, and everybody's saying, how's everything going? Our bags and our we call row wood, are selling like hotcakes, and that's the first time in a long time we've done that.
Hotcakes with maple syrup.
With maple syrup. From when we met up with you, there's the wife. She's wearing the proud Wisconsin gear.
I didn't
there.
get a shirt. Look at that. She's got the cool shirt. I didn't get one of those.
Yeah, the old bear
I didn't even get my maple syrup. Jason hasn't gave me
Well,
my
you need to get on Logger Jason and say, look, dude.
Man, I want my syrup.
Because your buddy Adam, he raved about it, and it's pretty good stuff.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And we love our Wisconsin guys. So
thank you very much.
We do.
Awesome. Thanks so much for talking.
Appreciate it, Chris, as always. We say keep grinding, keep splitting, and then I'm going to say good night, Irene, because that's what we always say, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks, sir. We
There you go.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.